Hi, we're on Mille Lake with Dickie Gadboys. He owns Dickie's on Mille. He's been on the lake for 45, 50 years?
Yeah, 40 years, 45.
He's got a
long time.
He's got a launch business in the summer. He does ice fishing. He plows roads everywhere on the lake. He's got the rental houses. Like I said, he's got a guide service in the summertime. He's got a pontoon. You can get a hold of Dickie at Dickie's on Mille. And Dickie's, like I said, he's been around here. Well, we've both been around here a long time, I guess. Mm-hmm. And he's got roads. He's got this year. You're going on to MS this next winter, because it's
going on to MSA or the VFW. It's the same thing.
It used to be old Flagship back in the day,
right?
And they'll be running his business next winter out of there. His summer business, he runs out of Max Twin Bay. The boat dock or the boathouse? Boathouse is where he parks his pontoon. And if you need to get, like I said, if you need to get a hold of Dickie, get a hold of him on Dickie's on Mille. He has the web page. It's Dickie's on Mille, I believe, the web page.
Yep, Dickie's on Mille Lake.
Yep, and we got in the wintertime. We just had a big deal with Wheelhouse Warriors out here. It was a big event, lots of wheelhouses, big drawings and prizes. They gave a wheelhouse away this year. There's always something going on. Dickie's probably one of the most knowledgeable men on Mille Lake. Yeah, like I said, we've been around for a long time. So if you're looking for a fun time, for summer, winter, give Dickie a call and he'll set you up. And like we're out here today, Tullibee fishing. We got, yesterday we had like 40 or 50, I suppose, and today we got like 30 or 40 with a bunch of guys. And we got guys from Texas with us. We got guys from South Dakota. We got guys from south of town here. Hey, we're having a good time, and Dickie's out fishing with us, catching some fish, and we're having fun.
Dickie ain't catching many fish today, though. I'm on a slump. I don't know what the heck I'm doing wrong. I must have dumped gas or something this morning.
Yeah. How about, you got a phone number they can get a hold of you?
Yeah. 320-676-8795.
Look at that. Dickie found one. Mark's hole, too. His jinx has just been broken. Look at that. Dickie got himself a Tullibee.
My God. I thought maybe I was skunked. No good for nothing. But I finally did it.
You got supper.
Somebody's supper, not mine.
Take your hood off, Barry, so we can see you.
I don't have time.
Oh, there's one. Parker. I got one.
Deck is on. Hold him.
He come right up off the bottom and 40 feet of water, and I brought my jig up to him, and boy, he whacked it. Hey, we got a little Dickie here from Dickie's on Mille. You think he'd come over here and get my transducer out of the hole and get it working, but he ain't working too hard today.
Get the fish out of the hole. That was the transducer. You could always replace them.
No. Here's what we're fishing for, boys. It's these are Tullibee. This is one of the smaller ones. This is probably 1.5 pounds. Ones we're usually catching are pretty close to 2 pounds. And like I said earlier, we get perch with them, we get walleyes with them, we get, whatever swimming out here, you'll catch them. And what we're using is just real small tungsten jigs with waxworms and Eurolarvae. But that's what we're getting. But you got to have your electronics, because without electronics, they're tough to catch. The only one I know that can catch them with electronics is Dickie over here, because he's been doing it so old. He's old as dirt, but he's got that touch. He's got an old bait caster reel on an old rod that looks like a cane pole with a bunch of eyes on it, and he can damn near outfish anybody, except for Uncle Phil and the Texans. Somewhere where we can't get with their pickups, our young gentleman here, brought his big V plow, so now he can plow us a road around, and we can get out here and we just fish off the road right down, and we don't have to trample through the snow or nothing. It's easy. I fish out of my truck, though. I said, I leave the heat on. These guys are out there, they got all their clothes on. I'm sitting in my slippers and my shoes fishing out the truck door with the heat on. That's the way to fish.
You fish all the way down the road.
Yeah.
Wherever that black ice is where them fish are.
Yeah.
But they're in that's a hatch in there. That bugs are hatching. That's where they're gonna be. This was dark black ice, but a short while ago it all went to heck. So we got a long ways to go down.
Yeah. Well, we caught them in the road. Yesterday we caught them all out. Everything was in the road where the road was plowed for people to drive on for when Dickie had his fish house spotted out here during the season. And Dickie widened it out for us the other day, so we just drilled holes in the road, and the sunlight goes through, and their bugs are hatching in the mud, and that's what we're catching.
The sun beating through the black ice makes them hatch.
Way up high now.
Worked for that one.
Oh, he was pinned. Look at that.
Yeah.
He was not coming off. All right, good job.
Thank you.
Whoa! Grease lightning, man. The silver bullet. Gotta love it.
High Point Pet Foods presents Country Creations Dog Foods, offering quality nutrition for the life of your canine companion. To fuel the fire of puppyhood into keeping the energy level high of an active young dog, optimizing the performance of the hard-charging adult, or having a quality diet for your senior canine companion. Country Creations has you covered with their quality formulas. Get in touch with High Point Pet Foods today. Midwest Gun Dog Kennels is your full-time gun dog training facility. For over 30 years, we have customized our training to fit each individual gun dog. We know it takes a well-trained gun dog to handle wild birds. Make every hunting trip a dream trip. Let Midwest Gun Dog Kennels put excitement back into your hunt of a lifetime. Midwest Gun Dog Kennels, where experience equals excellence.
Got a double going.
I just don't want to see you put twist in your line.
Do what? Oh, yesterday morning?
Kind of nice, you don't even get hands dirty.
And
you're not using a flash or anything above it.
Let it down.
Yeah, I got a flash.
Oh, there it is.
It takes a couple, 3 minutes to find for that to find.
Gold wiggler.
Yeah, it's gonna take
Hey.
a little bit. Just let it go.
Oh.
Leave it alone.
Well, like this, you have watching.
Because it's down there.
Do I have one?
You can see it
Give me
going
one.
all the way down.
Yeah.
How can you do anything but this on a day like today? Here we go.
Over 20.
Come on. Little snot rocket.
You heard that? He said 25.
What do you think of that, Tom?
We could drill some more holes over here. You could maybe just be off a little bit. That's a dandy.
Yeah, you can have that now. Even though I can do it myself.
Get your spoon.
Look, see, you can't get out right now. He was up here a couple weeks ago and told he said the fish house, man. Well, that's a dandy.
Yeah, I lowered it. Well, this light here. How about that?
Can I take it off for him?
Thank you.
Thank you. Very good, thank you, Mark. I'm telling you what, Tom, I never would have saw that bite if it wasn't for this Northland Tackle cherry picker. This soft noodle rod, just seen that, wasn't a very hard take. Just a couple of taps on there, but this noodle rod. And then when you set the hook, look at where the backbone is on this. Can handle any fish that we've got in that pile over there, and they're getting to be a pile. But that cherry picker, panfish, crappies, sunfish, tulies, you can't get a better rod for the price.
Goddamn great. Go for him.
God dang it. Sorry about that.
That's right.
Good having dip for dipping.
I caught myself.
Had his head down the hole, nothing I
Yeah,
could do to
there's
try to.
nothing to do. He come off the bottom and then he come up about a foot and then he went down again and I drug him off the bottom twice. That's how you get them, so you don't have to bend down. When you got a bad back and you can't bend down, you use the scooper.
There.
Yeah, another nice Tullibee. The smoker will be happy.
Bait's getting hot in the pocket.
There's another nice black Tullibee. You know, we got a fishery here that nobody's out here. I mean, we're the only ones here. There's a couple other guys out looking for perch, I'm sure, for a contest this weekend. But you know, we're out here catching these nice Tullibees. We got the boys from Texas, one from South Dakota, one from Forested, a couple from Oak Park, one from Pequot Lakes, and the other one I think is from Stillwater. I think he just got out of jail. That Mark guy. He needs a haircut and a beard trim, but you know, we're gonna take a fun for him later. But you know, another nice fish. That drag something in there? Big perch.
Perch.
God, you're good at perch.
I need more worms, don't I?
No, that's plenty.
I got one of them perch yesterday. That's tangled. That you find there it is. You got it now.
Besides catching Tullibees, you also run into some perch. We once in a while we'll get a walleye and some big northerns out here, because what them are, the walleyes are out here eating the perch and the smaller Tullibees, and the big northerns are just coming out here to get some food. The dinner bell's on when you get out in this 42 feet of water where these Tullibees are. So you don't know what you're going to catch out here. You catch walleyes, Tullibees, perch, and sometimes big northerns.
Midwest Gun Dog Kennels is your full-time gun dog training facility. For over 30 years, we have customized our training to fit each individual gun dog. We know it takes a well-trained gun dog to handle wild birds. Make every hunting trip a dream trip. Let Midwest Gun Dog Kennels put excitement back into your hunt of a lifetime. Midwest Gun Dog Kennels, where experience equals excellence.
Make your next day on the water even better with Airwave Pedestal, the only air suspension system that can be custom adjusted to the weight of the rider. No unreliable springs, no oil-filled shocks to leak. Our patented design utilizes a two-stage suspension system to smooth out the roughest ride, while limiting travel to an industry-leading 2 inches. This boating season, enjoy your time on the water to the fullest. Find out how at airwavepedestal.com.
Hi, my name's Chris Kudak, a local around here. We got a bunch of guys out here on our annual Tullibee fishing tournament, or Tullibee fishing out with a bunch of guys having fun, and Focus Outdoors is out here again to do a little shoot with us. And what we're using today is 4-pound test line, and this is from Custom Jigs and Spin. It's a dropper. You put these little rubber pieces you put them through your line, you loop them through this flasher, and the flasher is what gets them tulipies looking at it. And then you got your jig down on the bottom. What we're using is little tungsten jigs, and then we're also custom jigs and spins. And they got all different colors. This is a green and white one, glow in the dark, that works very, very well with a little diamond on it. So that's our rod and reel. And we also got the little round tungsten jigs that are small. What we're doing is putting wax worms in Urlarby. We're putting 3-4 Urlarby and 3-4 wax worms, just globbing them on there, just so it's kind of a smell, and then fish will take it. And then Cold Snap also has got this little toothpick. And this little toothpick, you get these tungsten jigs and the paint don't stay on them. So with your toothpick, you can get in there and pop them out, and the jig will come right out. So you're not grabbing hold of them with your forceps or your pliers to do this. And this has got a retractable deal on it, so you can kip it on your pants or your coat. And we're using cage drills for drilling our holes with the batteries, because we were drilling a bunch of holes. We got 4 or 5 guys drilling holes. And we got extensions on them because we got 3 feet ice out here. We're fishing outside. It's 11 degrees, but the sun's out. It's starting to warm up a little bit. We also got our Vexars. We got our 28s and our 30s that you can mark the fish with, and you can see them from the bottom. What these fish are, they're on the bottom, so you got to raise them up with these little jigs, and once they see that jig, they're after it. I mean, and you can see them with these flashers, because these flashers are so powerful now that you can pick up these little jigs and them flashers on there. And we're gonna get back to fishing. We're gonna show you some fish, and at the end of the day, we'll show you how many we caught and how we caught them. And we'll get these guys. We got guys from Texas with us. We got a guy from South Dakota that's never ever fished tulipies, and they're catching perch and tulipies, so they're having fun. Oh, you got my rod.
Huh?
You got my line.
He got his line.
You had it. You're good now.
Another perch. Perch.
Let me hold it way up there. It's like a tiger barb in a fish aquarium.
Can you drag him out, or you want me to help you? Little perch.
Tie it to your bumper.
Little perch. But you know, you get tulipies, you get perch, and they're here.
But they're high, and then then they disappear. But I'm at the bottom.
Hey, Chris. You got another one? Where that truck is, how much shallower was it?
Oh, that's shallow there. That's 10 feet shallower.
Yeah, I should have asked this one anybody here.
45 is the deepest. There's another one. Just kind of perched. Looked down, and there was some more marks there. And there's another tulipee. So they're moving in. We got some clouds coming in now. It's not as sunny as it was. Usually they shut down when it's cloudy, but there's a few more around. Way to go, Bob. Bob, get him in.
Got it?
Hope so.
This may be a walleye, it is. Anybody got a ruler on him?
20 and a half.
20 and a half. Lucky guy, you.
20 and a half.
What do they have to be on this side?
21.
I'm Mark from St. Croix Beach, Minnesota.
Craig from Breezy Point, Minnesota.
I'm Val from Fort Worth, Texas.
Mary Carson's from Foley, Minnesota.
Dickie from Dickie's on Mille Lacs.
Mark from Oak Park, Minnesota. Bob from Beersford, South Dakota.
Phil from Forston, Minnesota.
Chris Kudak from Forston, Minnesota, with Dickie on Mille Lacs up here. March 3rd, 2021. We were out yesterday, caught a bunch of Tullibees, and we brought these guys up today to do some shoots. And here's what we got for Tullibees today. We missed a bunch, but we caught a bunch. We had a good time up here. And Dickie was good enough to come out and plow us roads out and bring us out and show us where to go. And here's the crew for today. What did we end up with? 25, 30 Tullibees?
30 and a couple perch.
30 and a couple perch, so we had a good day. We got here, what, 7 in the morning, and we fished till about 1 o'clock, and now we're done for today.
Thank you all for coming. That's all I got to say.
Thanks, Dickie. Appreciate it, man.
Without me, it's like that river only knows one way to flow. Ain't nothing gonna change me. So I've got a dirt road soul. An old 12 gauge and a compound bow, and a dog named Otis tells me where to go. We push through the woods until we're good and gone, and find a spot to camp and wake up to the dawn. And there's a